Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. You are watching the Feathered Arc Showdown Winter Saga, and tonight is the grand finals. My name is Kronos, and as you can see, the guest we have tonight in store is, of course, the one and only GGG4 Gosu General in the house.
Hey, hello guys, and hello Kronos. How are you?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being a part of it. Usually I do a big introduction, right? I say like, oh, this person has played the M1. He's done this. I don't think you need any introduction. Everybody knows you already. But for those of you who don't know, he has played the M1. He has won. He has represented North America. He is one of the KOLs of North America. He has played the game for quite a long time. His main is a marksman. He's moved into the jungle. He's tried different things. He's a content creator with over 1 million subs, and of course he has a lot of Indian fans, and that is what Gosu General is for you. So thank you so much for being here, General. Thank you so much for being a part of the tournament.
Namaste. Thank you for inviting me to watch here. Today we'll be excited.
Yeah, it will be exciting indeed. And before we get in, General, a few quick questions, right? Have you ever tried Indian food before?
I try. I can't to say like I tried a lot of times, but I tried. Twice. It was only curry, but it was chicken curry. I haven't eaten a lot of curry food, but Indian chicken curry was the best in my life.
Wow. Hey, you guys heard that. He likes chicken curry. You know what, General? You should try some biryani as well when you can, because that will
I'll
be
try.
definitely nice. And
Biryani.
yeah, biryani. That's the way to go. And of course, at the same time, I think you have a lot of Indian fans. Do you think you have a lot of Indian fans? Because I know you do.
Oh yes, I always thanks to the Indian fans. Yes, I have a lot of Indian fans. I think I always appreciate it. Thank you for watching also.
Hey, well, at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for waiting for all this time. And thank you again, General, for waiting. I think let's not wait any longer. He wants to see. He told me before we got in, he's like, I don't want to do these questions and stuff. I'm not really that prepared. I want to see the teams play. I want to see what India can do. And of course, I think we should be ready to get into the draft anytime soon once the referee is ready to go and once the teams are ready to go. And for those of you, you should know him by now. If you play the game, you should know him. So if you don't know, you can of course follow him on YouTube. I can't believe I'm saying it. It's at Team Gosu. He is Gosu General. So definitely you guys have to follow him. We'll be going to the draft soon, General. A small question again. What does Gosu mean? Because it's Korean. None of us are Korean.
Yeah.
So if you could explain what Gosu means.
So Gosu meaning is a professional in the Korean. Literally like professional, like
Wow.
pro. Yeah, pro high level, high standard, something pro. Yeah.
Okay, so this tournament is gonna be the pros of India right now. So I know we didn't get much time to explain it to you, but I'll tell you now. We had 512 teams register for this tournament, and each team have 7 players and 1 manager and also 1 or 2 coaches. So from there, we've gone to now only 2 teams in the grand finals, a best of 7, the best that India has to offer, and that's what you're going to see. So at the moment, should be going straight into the draft if I'm not wrong. I'm just waiting for a small confirmation, but that's what India has to offer, and hopefully we get to see India on, M Series stage, because you went to M1.
The reason why like I stopped the playing also making exciting, I will say I will define the just one word: stress. So
Ooh.
biggest problem is like stressful, but also like if you just endure the stress, you get the high achievement, something like the feeling satisfaction. I think that's the that's the difference between the pro and rank players.
I think in India right now, nobody knows much about that stress in the game because we're still building.
Oh.
We don't have a slot yet. And in India, we have the game Mobile Legends 5v5. So it's not the game that you know because of the problems we had before. And now the game is called Mobile Legends 5v5. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Don't worry, General. And of course, tonight, the finals between 2 teams, teams ABM and Team Tartarus. So ABM means Arao Beta Me in Hindi, like I'm coming to beat you. That's the name of the team. So, and the other team is Team Tartarus. That we'll see a new team that's formed right now. So we should be ready to. Those are the 2 teams. I think the teams are not yet good to go. So while they're just getting ready, again, we are big fans of the Gosu brand, and if anyone in India wanted to make a team like Gosu,
Like as a Gosu team, I think the first try to be the top ranker and play
Mm-hmm.
the much games, face against a lot of the top ranker players, and then if one of the ranker players want to make a squad and try to join
Mm-hmm.
there, then it will be the like super good team in India server.
Wow. So yeah, I
I'm
think
not
today
sure.
you'll get to see.
That's how I met it Gosu with the Hun. So I'm not sure about the
Wow.
India.
Wow, I think that's a really I mean that's how teams start, right? You become friends in the game and you say, "Hey, you want to join my squad? We can make a team." And that's how you form the Gosu. So that's a big one, and of course you saw there were a lot of fans that wanted to meet you as well, and I introduced you to some of them, and you were surprised by one in particular. You saw another Gosu in India as well. So a lot of people take that name, and I have a lot of diehard fans, of course. So I don't know what to say anymore because I'm myself. I'm a big fan of yours, and I'm shocked about it. So and I think who knows as well was supposed to come by, but he's sleeping still. He's still showering as well. But apart from that, General, how do you become a big content creator like yourself? Like you went from playing professional, right, and then now you're a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, and you do a lot more content as well. Is there any way for some of the people who want to be a content creator like you to get there? Any tips?
To be honest, I don't think I'm a good content creator. I'm thinking to myself, I'm still lacking a
Wow.
lot. I'm just saying I was just lucky. Cause like the season and then when I started, like there's not much competition between the streamers. I think just lucky. I'm still thinking about it. But if you think about to be a streamer, I think you better be like free. You better be like punctual. The punctual meaning is a lot. Like keep uploading the videos like at the same time every day. Just try to do your best always, but not try to give up in like short term.
Yeah, while we're waiting, you can see the draft is already going on.
All
Blue
right.
side, blue side is team ABM. Red side is team Tartarus. We have Fanny, Harriet banned out on blue side, and Fovius on the red. What can you tell about that, General?
Well, looks like a very interesting. It's definitely like a standard band pick. I think it's in Glover. Like especially Fan is very annoying and then very like annoyed in early games, especially very strong. And then Phobius is really like a popping up in Team Fight nowadays. So I think that was a very good band. Also, Harith is like strong gas to gold lane so far. I'm pretty surprised that like they are prepared well.
Looking at the other bands, Matilda gone and Hylos also.
All right, that was a interesting ban because like mostly Matilda is also the currently OP roamer, and I think it looks like a ABM sniping ban as a Hylos, in my opinion, just my opinion, because like Matilda is a very good counter for Hylos. So, all right, there we go. First, the Jushin pick.
Peter, who is playing Zushin, actually played NACT last year. So
Oh,
yeah, and
interesting.
Apex over there, as you can see on ABM, he played the MSC last year wildcard stage in Saudi Arabia. So this team is very experienced and has a lot of have a lot of practice in the international stage. But Tartarus is a team where a lot of players from different teams, just like how Gosu was formed, come together and be like, hey, let's make our team and we can play. So that's how they look at the moment.
So it looks like Tartalos has to pick the jungle and roamers here since they ban the rom each others, and then also ABM pick the mage. So here we go. I'm not sure it's a XP or jungle Lucas, but there's a rom pick and then Lucas here. I just want to ask it, what is the Lucas usually go in India server? Which lane?
It's flexible, General. Flexible. Sometimes jungle, sometimes EXP. Same thing with Gato. Gacha also goes EXP and Roam. So I think Tartarus here going flexible pick to confuse ABM draft maybe.
I see. I'm kind of interesting, like they're not picking the Soyu for the Tartaros. Is it also Kalia here too?
Yeah. Kalia's open. Suyo is also open. But I think both the teams don't want it. They go Alpha and CC.
Oh, all right. This little interesting pick. Is that like Indian's meta? Indian servers meta?
Yeah, it is, to be honest. Usually we see Tartarus play the Suyo quite a lot. I think today in this game, maybe they're taking the Lucas so that ABM don't get the Lucas. I think they're choking the jungle hero pool of ABM because they don't play the Alpha. I mean, they don't play the Suyo and the Hayabusa and the Assassins quite a lot. That's why they take away these picks from them.
Oh, then that's gonna be the good strategy. Nice. Okay, there's a first up pick. What do you think about the Juicing versus the first up pick, Cronus?
I think Zushin gets early game, right? You want to poke the Farsa away from the minions, and but once if with the help of the roamer, if Tartarus get ahead, then Farsa is gonna be a problem because you can stand from far, use the ultimate, and then zone the Zushin away also. But early game, Zushin definitely going to win.
Right, right. I do agree too. So only game like Juicing has a more range than
Hmm.
Farsa, so she can clear lane the fast. But late game also, but I'm not sure. My personal opinion, Juicing is a very weak in late game. In my
Yeah.
just personal opinion. I
Yeah, I
mean,
think not
especially
much
compared to the
damage.
Farsa.
Yeah, not much damage, right? Only a lot of CC is gonna be there. So if it's gonna be long fights, then I think the Zushin is gonna be more stronger. But if you want to go into the Lord, the Turtle, or like when you're going to enemy base, I think they're gonna be much more, much more weaker compared to the Farsa. But you can see the other bans. The Chip is taken off. The Moskov also banned out. I think they're leaving the gold lane open.
Yeah, interesting. Like now, Tartarus has to ban the ROM, and then also marksman pick will be the interesting. They're already banned the three marksmen here: Harith, Moscow, and Granger. What do you recommend for the ABM marksman?
I think ABM marksman Radium Kumar. He's the marksman who play. He likes to play a lot of Claude, right? I think Claude here would work because you're the Claude specialist, you're the Claude expert. You can use the second skill go while Farsa is using the ult with the Purify, and then just dance around with the Blazing Duet ultimate, and then Farsa will have to cancel the ultimate and fly away. So I think maybe they might go for the Claude over here, which is really good for ABM.
Interesting.
Yeah, this seems nice. The Florin banned out from ABM also. I think because they don't like the Florin and Gatot Kacha combo. And
Yeah, those
Florin
combos are
Lucas also.
crazy.
Florin Lucas. Oh,
Oh,
they
Claude
take.
pick.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think they took the Claw to not give it to ABM again, denying the pick.
So like the Tartarus strategy is not letting them to pick their main heroes, I think. And I think hopefully the strategy will work well in the game.
Because I think right now it's I mean, yes, they are denying it, but also in Tartarus they play Lucas really well. They in the upper bracket finals, it was the same match. Tartarus beat ABM 3-0 in best of 5 upper bracket finals. So
Wow.
ABM,
Wow.
yeah, so that was with the Lucas picking the Farsa and the Claude also at that time. So right now you can see ABM actually going with the Grok and the Iritel. Wow.
I really like the Grok picks here. Oh, there's a Joy pick. So
Ooh.
probably Joy's a jungle and Lucas will be XP. Gato will be ROM.
Yes.
Wow,
Wow.
wow.
It's
Amazing. I can't
looking
expect this matching.
in the draft general. You've seen both the teams, right? Which team do you think has a better draft? Because you don't know about the players, you don't know about their skill, you don't know how they play, right? What do you think has
Yes.
the better draft?
I think I think ABM has a better draft than the Tartarus, to be honest. Because like they have it's gonna be hard to play the Claude here since there's a Grok and then also Irithel, and also there's the last one also the CC with a Vengeance. Claude are gonna be hard to play against their team combo just based on that the marksman picks. ABM has a strong early game and late game too. So ABM has a better picks. In my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. You're right because the Claude, I think we said it right. They took the Claude to make sure the other team doesn't take the Claude. ABM doesn't take the Claude, and it doesn't really work out that well here right now. So looking at the draft, definitely Kyle on this Claude is going to have a hard time, and that goal lane matchup is what will be very interesting. Claude versus Iritel.
I'm actually like didn't expect this situation like Kronos and me main and trying to watch the game party and try to be like what's that
Like
caster.
casters,
I never
yeah.
expect this one.
It's who
I'm
you
not
gotta
sure
blame
that
him.
how it might look like. I'm sorry about it. If it's,
You're
so
fine, General. You're fine.
I never heard about this situation, so hopefully understand. Even though I'm looking awkward, guys, I'm also like I can feel like I'm awkward too.
Nah, you're not. You're not. You're not awkward. Don't worry about it. Everyone is enjoying you here. If anything, I'm the one who's wearing. I'll take this off so that you don't feel awkward, General. Don't worry about it. But and at the moment, Hoon actually just came by to the VC and he said he was going to restream, so he just dipped. So yeah, you can see ABM, CC, Zushin, Alpha, Iritel, and Grok. They have the better laning. They have better, counters to the other heroes as well. While Tartarus have the Joy, Claude, Farsa, Gatot Kacha, and also the Lucas. If anyway, the draft looking in general, ABM have a better draft. And of course, right now, ladies and gentlemen, for the grand finals of the Feather Art Showdown, we are gonna go straight into the game. My name is Kronos. I'm gonna be your caster. Our special guest, General, he doesn't know to cast, but he's gonna give you the insight and analysis. But yeah, General, if you take a look, right, both these junglers getting things started right now. Joy should be faster clearing the jungle, or is it the Alpha? What do you think?
I think Alpha is fast. Alpha is faster than Joy. But also, it looks like the Grok doing really well, and he took the small camp.
Oh wow, yeah, I think denying. No, actually, I think Joy picked up the small camp. Even got even got the Lito as well. But teams are requesting for a pause right now. Meta. Yeah, it looks like that right now. But General, if Tartarus has to win, right? Because we see ABM have a better draft. 100%. They have a good draft. They have good goal laner. The roamer is also much better in terms of the drafting. How do you think Tartarus can win? Snowball or mid game?
I think that in this case, they can actually jump to the back line, which is a Gato, Joey, and Claude. Everything is like jump to the back line and try to focus on their marksman and their mage to kill. Then probably they're gonna win the team fight because they're just jumping. But when they miscalculated or miscommunicated, it's gonna be suicide in combination here.
It is gonna be suicide. So you're right. I think when Claude and the Joy dive into the back line, it's gonna be difficult for the Iritel, and I forgot who the mage was. Wait, let me check who was the mage. I kind of forgot who was the mage. Do you remember the mid laner, General? Oh, the Zushin. So yeah, the Zushin also is gonna have a hard time. Yeah, so the Zushin and the Iritel definitely gonna have a harder time in this one. But don't worry about the casting, General. You're doing good. You're doing really good. I'll be honest. I thought Hoon is gonna be here as well, but he just left the sled. He's restreaming, so he's gonna hear us as well. So you can say something to him while he's watching. So yeah.
All right. I was scolding him. Okay. For all you guys, and also yes.
No, but thank you so much. And of course, it's at the moment, I think the teams are having some problems in terms of that's why the pause is going on. But right now, looking at both these teams, looking at the draft, do you think this is global meta or Indian meta?
I think I can't just say it's a global meta because actually the Tartarus sniped their team combo. So the sniping team combination looks like also, it can be also global meta, but also not global meta because it's not like a usual pick, which was a Suyu. It's gonna be hard to say it because anyway the Tartarus prepared well.
Yeah, I think you can see already they're poking out. Lucas is taken down so low, and CC is just a winning lane against Lucas, and also same thing in the goal lane. Iritel is winning against the Claude.
Yeah, it's gonna be easier to it's gonna be easier to win against the Claude with the Iritel early game, especially. There's a first blood from the Farsa. Very good moment here. Nice collaboration with the Joy.
But I think it was early game. We know that the Zushin is stronger, so it just feels like the Zushin was, I think caught off guard, not knowing that the Joy and the Farsa would dive, and that's easy first blood.
It was also like Alpha has to be faster jungling, but the Grok was trying to deny the Joy, and then if Grok missed the deny, there's also good the total fight here. And Joy already got it.
Wow, and you can see Lazy Boy going through as well. Joseph, I think this Joy is putting so much pressure on the Zushin and not letting him actually play the game so far.
Yes, I think so too. Also, as you can see, the gold lane, Claude looks like losing, but it's not a big problem since they took the total. So it looks like ABM gonna be the trouble in late game too, because like they're actually doing snowballing well.
Yeah, and they have a faster clear, so they're able to rotate much faster, ABM, but you can see that Joseph on this Joy is moving so much faster. 2 assists, no kills, so doesn't have the gold, but they're sharing the gold, right, General? So that means more gold for the team. 1,000 goal lead already in the favor of Tartarus, as now they go on towards Iritel, gets caught out, feathered airstrike from Eden. Nice Farsa ultimate.
Yeah, this is what I like. What I said, a Farsa looks like, yeah, Farsa gonna be like good effects against the Juicing. So as you can see, that Juicing is the only. I can say that I don't know. I can say that Juicing is the stronger than Farsa just in early game. But after level 4, Farsa is very strong with the also combination and anything like lane clear too. So the Tartarus combos looks like they're showing their combos well.
Yeah, and they are, but no Purify from the Claw just yet. Oh, they're poking down. The Gatotkacha has to run away. Turtle in about 10 seconds. You can see instantly Apex is there, zoning them out. Joseph on the Joy actually goes in, tries on towards the Grok, dishing us so much damage. And now Grok is so low, so he's not going to be there for the Turtle.
I don't think ABM gonna take the total here. But we have to see that the Grok ultimate here. Oh, he missed it. Okay, there will be the kills for Tartarus again.
Yeah, and they get the Turtle as well. And right now, after the Turtle, they want to get more kills. CC under the tower. Alpha is there also, but seems like Joseph will go down. Too aggressive, overextending.
Right, there's a good opportunity for ABM for comeback. It seems like their Gato's dead too. As I said, that if Tartarus Mr. Calculate or something just like Mr. Calculate, the combination is gonna be suicide in combo, as I said. So yes, they have to watch out the situation.
Yeah, I think that's what is happening right now. And you can see, oh my god, CC doing so much damage right now, but he gets the kill. 1v1 solo EXP.
That was unexpected, that dying in 1v1.
Usually, General, what happens if your EXP loses 1v1? Not something you want to see, right?
Yes, usually XP losing in 5v5 the rank. I'm sorry to say, comparing just in rank and this protein, but usually if XP dying, the game is gonna be really hard. Like everything, like especially the common objective is a total, and then there's a Claudia ultimate.
Oh no!
That was a nice aim from the Lucas. But anyway, back to the point. If XP losing, then as you can see, XP is just rotating everywhere. Even though he was at upper side gold lane, but he just, as you can see, he just came to the gold lane. He can go to mid lane. He can clear. He can be everywhere, and then that's gonna be we call it XP gaps.
So in this game, at the moment, feels like the EXP rotating everywhere. 27, and they get themselves another turtle. And right now, the Farsa also using the ultimate to zone them out. So feels like Tartarus, even though they had a weaker early game, they're able to win, and now taking down the tower. And I think Quad is the best marksman to take down these towers. Actually dives in with the ultimate as well, taking down the Zushin. Now they find another 2 kills, and now Iritel has to run away, but 27 misses. The Gatotkacha jumps in once more. They're trying to get another kill, and they find 3. Oh my god.
That was very intense for Tartarus. Yes, as I said also, that their team combo is just jumping to the backline directly, and then this combo is working really well against the ABM.
Yeah, and I think this is game number 1, best of 7, but you can see right now the Gatotkacha taking down. Nice wall from the Grok to stop him from getting out. I'm
gonna give the more credit to the Joy at the first time. Even though Grok was trying to deny the Joy, but Joy just did his well. He farmed the well, and he helped to get the first blood. And as you can see, Joy is just like rotating super faster from the early game and late game. Even though he hasn't got any kills, but I'm gonna give more credit to the jungles.
Yeah, right now the jungle definitely showing up, right? Doing quite a lot here. And right now, if you ask me, Tartarus having 3,500 gold lead general. Is that enough to take the win?
Probably that's gonna be enough. But we'll see. There's a Lord. But if the Grok ulting well against them, probably ABM, maybe ABM has another chance to come back.
Yeah, if the Grok gets the ult well, but Grok level 8. And you can see that's the jungler Joseph on this Joy level 13. And the Claude as well, level 10 right now. They go on. Apex gets the ultimate on towards 27, trying to go away. But the Luke is doing so much damage. They get the Lord, and the Claude comes in with the ultimate as well. They find one. They shut down the jungler. They're looking for two, and they do find it. The Grok as well as Jay on this alpha. Jay and Apex are down. Tartarus got 2 kills. They got the Lord. Less than 10 minutes.
Looks like just one-sided game since they can't. I mean, the ABM doesn't have a late game heroes. So, what do you think about it?
It's looking one-sided, General. It's looking one-sided. I mean, you and I both agreed, right? The early game has to be for ABM. They need the Zushin and the Iritel and the CC to do well. But I think the mistake came out from ABM, and after that, this Farsa is just dominating the map.
Yeah, as you can see, guys, like Farsa, Lucas, Joy, and everyone now is rotating super faster because they are all the mobility heroes.
Yeah, sad game for ABM, and they don't have a late game, and every time the alpha dives in with the ultimate, I think it's gonna be easy for the Claude to just go with his own ultimate. And you can see right now Lucas jumping in as well, but the Grok, good ultimate coming through. But Kyle on this Claude gets 2 double kill in the hands of Joseph, but he gets shut down. That's the power of the Iritel when you dive on towards them.
It might be the good chance for the ABM here. I don't think that's gonna be the big chance for it, but yes, just to keep playing safe in this point. At this point, let them come in and try to counter them. That's gonna be the only chance to make a comeback for ABM, in my opinion.
But they have the Farsa and they cannot defend the tower. The damage coming through from Tartarus is way too much right now. 6,000 gold lead, grand finals, game number 1. General, you know the prize pool is more than $1,000 US. So, yep, it's more than $1,000 US. So the winner will get about, if I convert it to US dollars, around 650, I think, if I'm not wrong. The winning team from these two right now. So far, it looks difficult for ABM, but, you know, reverse sweep is always possible. And also they can make the comeback too.
You're right. That's why the tournament is always like excited, and then yeah, there's always tension here.
There is big tensions, of course, and I know everyone that's watching, right, facing some issues right now while you're looking at the stream. Don't worry about it, guys. We're getting it fixed as we speak. But right now, it's an intense game that's there. And the Lord is up. At the same time, Grok gets knocked up. They're actually going for the Lord. 27, Lucas Flicker, skill 1. But at the same time, you can see they get the Iritel in the back line. No damage dealer. They lose 3-4. Only 5 Apex left standing. But they get the 5-man wipeout. Tartarus take game number 1 in a dominating fashion.
That was a great moment that Joe is just going backside right away and kill the Iritel, and in that case there's no way to come back for ABM. So taking this game, Tartarus, congratulations.
General, we saw, you know, that Iritel was out of position for 1 second. 1 second, right? Out of position, the Lord. And the Joseph just went crazy on towards them. Hey, it worked out. They were winning the first 2 minutes, I think, right? We saw Iritel was winning first 2 minutes. The CC was winning as well. But where do you think it went wrong? Was it that first blood?
I think the first blood was a big important thing because since the Jushin doesn't have no damage in late game, Jushin has to take the snowballing in early game, but they didn't make actually snowballing from the early game. So I think that was the big mistake for them.
Yeah, I think early game was not able to snowball, and then just after Zushin died one time, I think Farsa got 1 extra minion wave, so more gold. Farsa hit level 4 faster, and then it was just the range of Farsa just doing so much difference. Same thing with the mobility of the Joy and the Claude being so much faster. And oh my goodness, the Lucas skill 2 flicker and then pushes everyone front. Wow. Hey, General, you got to see a little bit of Indian tournament flavor.
I'm saying again, thanks for inviting here.
No, thank you for being here once again. I think it's we've had technical issues this entire time, but you have been patient, and thank you for still staying. And of course, at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, that was game number 1. General, according to you, game 1, who's the MVP?
I think the MVP was Joy. I think Joy was a really good moment in all the game and then rotating well. And I'm kind of confusing maybe Lucas, Joy. I think everyone did well, to be honest. I can't decide it.
I mean, before you ask me, General, Hoon is here.
Hey, Hoon.
Hoon, what do you think? Who do you think is the MVP? General says he's confused between Lucas and the Joy for the MVP. What do you think?
I mean, I think Lucas for sure.
Oh, Lucas is MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, was it the
That was
plays
the
or?
starting plays, and then he just created so much space for the team. His engages were on point. I don't know, in solo kill, like XP gap for sure, bro. That game's over.
Hey,
There we
MVP,
go.
the Lucas. Everyone said that he looks like chicken, General. Is that true? White chicken? Does he look like him?
No comment.
White Kumar.
White Kumar.
No comment.
But yeah, he is of course from India. His name is 27. He's from the he's from India, our beloved country, of course, and he plays for Tartarus at the moment. 27, the EXP laner MVP for game number 1, as you heard from both Hoon and General. They both understand what he brought to the table in terms of the EXP. But now, before we get into game number 2, since you're
sir.
gonna be dipping out and coming back in later again, before we get into game number 2, what do you think ABM have to do to change the flow of the game?
I think they need to just respect the bans like Gatod and Lucas, stuff like that. That they can just like dominate the turtle fights. I think ABM struggles with the turtle fights against Tartarus. So they have to worry about that a little bit. And then just be careful more, Peter, early game.
Well, that's what Hoon says. General, what do you think? Do you agree, or is there something more that they can do?
Yeah, definitely like respect. Banning Lucas is gonna be the worst, but I'm kind of worried about like kind of wondering about the picking Juicin because they picked the Juicin as a first pick. Maybe they had to pick the different hero as a first, prioritizing. Just my opinion. I don't see like they just locked in the Juicin at the first pick, and they got first blood from the Juicin, and then she didn't do anything in the game too. So maybe they have to think about the different strategy.
Yeah, they definitely have to come up with a different strategy because in this tournament so far, in the league stage, right, the top 8, where everyone has to go against each other like round robin, the top 8, Tartarus beat ABM, I think 4-0 in two BO3s, so 2-0, 2-0.
Please.
In the upper bracket finals, it was a 3-0, and now we're in the grand finals, and game 1 already in the hands of Tartarus. So, but ABM have lost only 1 finals out of all the finals they have played in India. We might see a different story, but ABM is a team that the more games they play, the more stronger they get. So if it's best of 7, they can take it to game number 7. And if it comes to game number 7, they don't make those mistakes. They just take the win. So that's what we're excited to see. But at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we're facing some technical issues. So we'll be back after a short break, just a couple of minutes, and we'll be back with game number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, of course, watching the Feather Arc Showdown presented by White Feathers Arcadia in collaboration with Gosu General's very dear friend Hoon, and of course, in association with the Magical Project and Tartarus, and also academic partner Haniva Overseas Education, music partner Ignite Vibes, and powered by Vista Games. So, General, you saw game number 1. You enjoyed game number 1, if I'm not wrong. Hoon enjoyed game number 1 as well. Hoon is still here. Hoon and General, what are you expecting for game number 2?
I think ABM has to win at this point to making this tournament exciting, intense. So I'm gonna just keep looking like how ABM gonna play well and redeem themselves well in the next game.
So
it is your last upper bracket. I think ABM really needs to step up to redeem themselves.
yeah, they got to redeem that code to make sure they can get better. And I think at the moment, we're probably going to go straight into the draft. So, Hoon, I know you want to go and get back to your restream, although you kind of left General hanging. But thank you. And I'll see you after the game, though.
Jeez. See
I'm
you guys
just
later.
kidding. I'll see you after the game. Thank you so much, Hoon. He'll be joining us after the game to give his thoughts, of course. And General, I know I mean, Hoon was streaming basically what we said at the background. I didn't even expect it. But game number 1 was exciting. It was a different flavor from what you saw. You like to see the Suyo, the Joy, the Granger, the Harriet. That's what we're used to seeing, right? I cast around as well. I've seen usually first pick Suyo, first pick Zushin, the Joy is there, and then maybe pick up the Fovius, the CC. Gold lane is usually Harriet, Granger, Iritel. That's the global meta that's there currently. But do you like the Indian flavor so far? That extra curry spice?
It's very spicy.
Yeah.
Very spicy. Like the first game from the Lucas was like, like something, and that game was exploded.
Yeah, it definitely did explode. I think you guys mentioned it that EXP lane matchup is really important because they make the difference for the first turtle, they make the difference for the lord, they create the space for the mage and the marksman to dish out the damage. And here, General, you're a marksman player, you're a Claude main. When you saw the Claude in the previous game from Kyle, what did you think?
It was going to be like having hard issues to maintain the lane because against the Irithel has a stronger than Claude in early game. Of course, even though after level 4, Claude gonna have a hard time against the Irithel, but depending on, of course, the control. But in this is a pro scene level, so it has to be like mostly similar. So I was like, Claude gonna be having a hard time. Also, special there's a Grok there, so didn't expect anything about the Claude. But Tartarus made a really good call in the early game, the first blood and mid combination, and it snowballed to the turtle, and they took the turtle 3 times. And at the end, Claude has a time to show in the previous game, and that was a pretty impressed as a Claude player. So good team.
Hey, well, if Gosu General is praising your Claude, I don't think it's a bigger and better honor than having someone play Claude, right? Because, and I think this game they probably want to prove otherwise, but right now they switch sides. Tartarus on the blue side, ABM on the red. Ban's not yet there, but General, what do you think? Same bans, or they need to respect certain picks coming through, or you're still looking for something spicy?
So actually, I can't. It's gonna be hard to say this one because I don't know about their team combo. I don't know about their comparable picks. But I think it's gonna be better to ban the Lucas or maybe Gato or Lucas for Tartarus. Now for AVM.
But you know what, General? I forgot to tell you also. Joseph, who is playing the jungler, right? The join the previous game. His Fanny is probably the best Fanny in India right now in tournament. So you can see respect ban on the first Fanny. Doesn't matter if you're blue side or red side. They have to respect ban the Fanny. And also similarly for the first ban, the Fovius on ABM side, Anti, the EXP laner, plays Fovius a lot. And that's probably a Lucas ban, not a pick. So don't worry about it, guys. Just the technical issue. It's a Lucas ban, as you can see. But Fanny and like you mentioned, Lucas not being picked up. But on the other side, they banned the Harriet and banned the Fovius also.
All right, there we go. Like ABM banned the Lucas because the Lucas was giving a lot of space for the Tartarus. Looks like a really good ban here. I'm kind of curious about their ABM's third pick because when they set a Matilda ban, they banned the Hylos last game. So we'll see. There we go, Joey. I think this time is a good ban, to be honest. Joey and Lucas and Fanny also.
Yeah, so ABM, that's 3 junglers, right? General 3 junglers on the side of ABM banned because Lucas can play jungle and EXP also. So flexible. But this time, Tartarus first picked the Zushin. Other side going for the Suyo. Finally, we get to see a Suyo come out with the Granger. Yes.
I think AVM just woke up from their dream right now. So they just literally locked in which was the strongest meta in this season. Granger and Suyo here.
Yeah, doesn't get better than that. I think right now, like you said, they woke up like, hey, it's enough. Now we need to get better. And Suyo and Granger being picked up. Granger, General, broken gold laner. You're famous for your Maniac as well in the M1 stage for the Granger. Yeah, bringing back memories.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, well, don't worry, we follow you quite a lot here in India. Definitely, I'm an avid fan as well. I've been watching you for quite some time from M1 stage. So right now you can see they picked the Hylos with the Zushin, the Hilda also being picked up. A lot of tankiness coming in from their side, but they pick up the Eve with the Granger and Suyo. Good combo.
I don't think Eve was a good pick, to be honest, against the Hylos and the Hilda. Because, like, Eve is definitely making the the effect like a slow mage, slow CC main mage. But the Hylos and Hilda is just ignoring and just jumping to the back line there. So I'm not sure about the Eve pick here.
Yeah, I think the Eve, it's a comfort pick for Peter, who has been playing Eve for quite some time. I think it's one of his best heroes as well. So Eve being picked up, they want to play in the kill box. Those fast bans. Nolan, Hayabusa, CC, and Jawhead. So fast they're banning out.
So fast.
Yeah, and I think now they also pick up the Badang here. Should be EXP Badang.
It's gonna look like a strong NA team combo, which is the Suyo, Badang, and Granger. Looks like, except Eve. And here that there's a Hanzo and Irithel. What do you think about the Hanzo in this season, Kronos?
Hanzo is good, General. Hanzo has a lot of damage, but if you purify the marks that he gives it with his basic attacks and skill too, right? Then the damage is not there. He needs to snowball. He's just like a version of a Joy. Feels like a Joy that doesn't have a dash like how the Joy has to. So the damage is there, low cooldowns, but definitely better than before.
I see. Also, there's a marksman pick Irithel and Harris. It's not officially, but mostly they picked it against the Granger, which is the Granger counter pick. I think it was definitely Irithel pick here. Looks like also ABM pick is better, but I'm kind of worried about their major picks, the Eve, because like Irithel, Hanzo, I don't think Eve gonna be effective against their team combo, but other combos are fine, but not sure. The mid game, early game, the mage is a main in the Mobile Legend, so I'm kind of curious how Eve gonna play well against their team combo.
Yeah, Eve is definitely, because you're not gonna be able to move when you use that ultimate, right? So I think Hanzo, Irithel just gonna be running around you. Same thing with the Hylos, the Zushin, and also the Hilda. So a lot riding on this Eve on Peter this game, especially after giving the first blood in the first game also. So a lot of pressure on him, and now not having a comfortable hero in this game. But yes, comfortable for his hero pool. But I think in this game, it's looking a little difficult for him. But they do have a better draft compared to Tartarus, apart from the Eve, right?
Yeah, I would say like definitely better than the first game also too.
Yeah, but on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting straight into the game for game number 2 in this best of 7's grand finals, of course, of the Feathered Arc Showdown, brought to you by White Feathers Arcadia, and it is between Tartarus this time on the blue side, have one game up, ABM on the red. Your casters for this one, Kronos, myself, and of course, Gou General himself. He's actually casting. I can see him smiling right now. So at the same time, fast jungle clear from Hanzo.
Yeah, Hanzo is a benefit. It's a faster clearing the jungling and hitting the level 4 faster here. And that's why I think they banned the Jawhead, because like just try to matching the jungling speed against them, and there's a good early game rotation from the Tartarus here.
Yeah, the Hilda cleared fast and then gave pressure on towards the Suyo. And you can see that Suyo not having a good time so far. And fast clear from the Hanzo. He's already reached level 3. Actually stealing one jungle away also. Maybe even 2.
Oh, this is really not good for ABM, because like I see why they picked the Hylos, because they want to dominate the early game and try to take the snowball from the early game like as before.
Yeah, but right now, same thing Jay doing on the other side, trying to steal away some jungle creep if you look at the map. Oh, but not able to get that. Irithel picked it up.
It doesn't look good for the Soyu early game, even though he has all skills, but levels already gapped between the Hanzo and Soyu right now.
Yeah, and the goal difference is going to be quite a lot. And I think here, 27 on the EXP lane, able to rotate much faster, more active on the map, right, General?
Yeah, I do agree. They are more active for the jungle and rotation too. But we'll see the team fight here because like ABM has a really good team fight hero, which is the Badang, and then the Gato here. Also, Eve is a good team fight, but we'll see what's going. We'll see what will happen here. And then Hilda is invading here. Oh, Jushin took the Jushin.
Oh no!
Hilda follow up.
Oh my god, but Badang not there, and he gets the nice kill on towards them. Apex picks it up, but Hilda goes down. I think too little too late. Zushin wasn't there, not level 4. They didn't follow up, and Hilda actually went down early.
I think Hilda did really well there, but I think there was like a little bit miscommunicated. Because if even the Hylos just follow the Hilda, probably they're gonna secure the total easily. But yeah, I think Hilda was kind of too deep or maybe miscommunicated. Here is a good kills from the Suyu taking the gold lane, and looks like Tartarus are forcing their mid lane, and they got the kills and try to take the total here.
Yeah, I think this game, the plan is clear for ABM. They want to make sure Radium, the Granger, gets the early game, right? Because Iritel is a counter to the Granger, like you mentioned, General. And Iritel was dominating that lane and actually even flickered with the ultimate to go on towards the Granger. Granger got the poked the Iritel, got it low. Suyo made a good rotation, picked up the kill. But they give the turtle and they give an extra kill in the mid lane. So still looking 50-50, I think.
Yeah, it's still looking 50-50, but I would say just giving a little bit more credit to the who was taking the total. Maybe like a 55-45.
Yeah, true. And it steals the buff away as well.
I see that like Hanzo is doing really well here, and then tried out Gato follow up, but he missed it. And there's also another trouble from the Hilda, and he got out from the flicker.
Oh, but you can see Joseph here going on towards the Peter, and Soul Snatch takes him so low, baits out the ultimate, but has enough damage to get the kill also. Now you can see the Suyo chasing him, but doesn't get him. That is good rotation, good block coming in from Tartarus. As you can see, this is what we wanted to see in the previous game from ABM's mid lane, right, General? From the Zushin, who's playing like this right now in the early game, trying to dominate that factor.
Yes, that's what I said also. And now I see that like Eva's having trouble against the Hanzo. I was worried about that, the picking Eve here because of the Hanzo and try to forcing their backline here. And there's another pulse meta. Oops.
I like how General just says pause meta. What does pause meta mean, General? Everyone says pause meta. Is it because pause you get advantage, or like you think better or something like that?
I mean, like I'm not saying that I have a right word, but just say like every tournament, every time's like pause and pause, like feel like It's pause is something like oh shit, we got something wrong. Just like time, just like a timeout, like like something. Trying to taking the time to maybe calm down, and especially the pulse metas, I believe it came out because of the all league game. Always the tournaments that started before playing the game, like even what can I say? In 10 seconds, pulse always happen in every tournament. So it looks like a pulse meta came from there.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But generally, you've been a professional player, right? So when you're playing and your team has some technical issues, that's when you ask for a pause, like a timeout. Like, hey, my device is heating, I'm having an issue, something like that. That's when you ask for the pause. So that's what everyone who's watching, guys, we're looking at you. You got to understand that's why they ask for the pause, not because it's a pause meta, no strategy, nothing. Only if they have some technical issues. And right now, speaking of the game so far, General, you think both the teams are at their best?
I think so. I can't judge right now because it's just an all league game. Like they can make a comeback from the late game whenever like they made a miscommunicated. The comeback is always happens. So I will just keep my opinion at this time.
Okay. He wants to keep it reserved, not saying too much. I think if we think about how that comeback would be possible, it will come off probably off a late game. But looking at the composition, which team has a better late game composition, you think?
It's also hard to say this one because like maybe if they have a same goal, I think I'm gonna it's hard to say because like I keep saying I'm sorry about that. I don't like the EVP at this time, to be honest.
Same.
Like, I don't know why actually pick the Eve, even though it was a comparable pick. Eve's not gonna work in even late game too, because like Hanzo's gonna straightly go up through the Hylos ultimate, and there's a Hilda. Everyone is just dashing into the Eve. I don't think Eve gonna do something else in late game. So, but we see there's a really strong team fight, which was a Badang and then Gato. But there we go, we started. So, but I think still like Tartarus have a. I think ABM still has a late game potential than Tartarus, I think, because of the only Badang and the Granger, Badang and Gato. Yeah.
Oh, right now Jay gets caught out. The dash is out of harm's way, but killing spree on towards Hanzo. Joseph 301 on this Hanzo, doing really well. And General, look at the map. He's going to steal the red buff again.
That's the Hanzo's benefit, and he really understands how to play the Hanzo. He's really good jungler.
And I think when you looked at that point, oh no, the Granger's not going to have a good time. Gets taken down, mega kill coming through as well. They swap the lanes. The Granger and the Badang swap the lanes, but still not working out. Irithel gets one tower in the bot side. The turtle being started by Hylos. Hanzo is going to eat the purple buff, make his way over there. It's working like a machine so far, the rotation from Tartarus.
Looks like the gold is a pretty huge difference, even though it was only 6 minutes now. I don't know what ABM has to do it. Maybe good set from the Gato and Badang team combo.
Yeah, but you can see right now, they targeting down the Eve, like you mentioned, drops down the ultimate, but cannot go anywhere. It's easy kill. Apex jumps in with the AOG as well, trying to buy some time, but taking down low. Kyle joins the fray. The Irithel is so mobile, gets the kill, and now they can't really do anything. Hey, General, you've seen this happen before. The recalls coming in. Should be getting into their head, right?
That is very interesting to watch. Welcome to India server. Thank you.
Hey, General said it. Welcome to the Indian server. He likes the recalls that coming through. But right now, hey, the recalls is good. You haven't won that game yet. You haven't won the tournament just yet. It's still only game number 2. And right now, you can see they go on towards who is Peter. They shut down this Yves so much. Oh my God. Yves is not having a good time. And we've said it why. General, you think instead of the Yves, they could have gone for maybe Louis? I think Louis would have been better, right?
Yeah, I think any mage will be better than Eve, to be honest here. Like Farsa, even though Farsa will be better than Eve, I'm not sure. Like, I'm still wondering. Like, Eve was still best for him. Yeah, there was some.
Yeah, that's what we keep talking about, that, General, because I agree too. Like, I agree 100%. Eve is not the pick that you should go with over here. I was thinking maybe Louis, because it gives nice early game also, early game control with the help of the Gatot Kacha. You can move around the map, make some rotation fast enough. But so far, I feel like this Eve giving them a weak mid lane, and Tartarus are abusing that factor that Hanzo can just go fast and just completely shut down Peter on this mid lane. And now actually giving the winning lane also to the goal laner with the Irithel compared to the Granger. Irithel level 11, Granger level 9. The Lord is being taken down. 10,000 HP. Apex is low. He wants to go through AOG to run away. Finally, Eve drops a good ultimate, but guess what? Hanzo was not there. He is coming through right now, trying to dish out the damage. Anti should be going down. Badang is down and out, but Kyle doing the damage. He gets a kill on towards the jungler. He goes again, double kill. Radium is the target, but they get eaten finally. The Zushin and Hylos are down for 3 on the other side, and they even get the Lord.
Wow. Very intense team fight here, and his hundreds is still going up and almost killed the Gato. That was crazy.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
At the moment the damage is 703 on Hanzo, General. Snowball.
What do you think? What is your expected as your opinion in Indian meta? What ABM has to do at this point?
If you ask me, ABM is a team that is really strong when it comes to team fight, right? But they haven't built a team fight composition. As you can see, they're always not getting their benefit when it comes to the draft. Right now, good ultimate finally from Peter, but he is so out of position still. They get a kill on towards the Hanzo, but the Iritel doing so much damage right now. And nice flicker play coming in from Anti. That's the power, the combo, but 27 is just way too ahead, and they're trying to get a kill. And the mistake, I was about to say, ABM are good to wait teams out, and Tartarus make the mistake, and now ABM are capitalizing.
There was a really good engage moment from the Badang flicker, and there was a very impressive follow-up, everyone. But I think also giving more credit to the Granger that he had a good position to hit the Yeah, I think he has a really good position here. I'm sure about that. My mouse is not working well.
No, but you're right. You asked me, General, what they had to do. I was just going to say that ABM liked to play for opposition mistakes. And now Tartarus made a mistake. They had about 5K goal lead, now down to less than 3,000, about 2,500 right now. So they have that goal lead, but the pressure can still come in from Tartarus. As you can see, Joseph has the damage coming out as well, taken down low, out of position once more. And I think the mistakes are coming through right now. They're exposing them one after the other. But Kyle in the back line shuts down the Granger. The Iritel gets the kill with the heavy crossbow. And finally, they trade 1-for-1. But the goal laner, the one who's been doing the damage for ABM, is out.
It looks so sad because I saw that the Badang was missing, that his second skill to the Iritel. And if Badang hit the second skill well to Iritel, probably the ABM has a chance to come back. But yeah, there's too much bundle for Badang here.
Yeah, too much pressure for Badang. He has to do too much. In general, he has to not miss his second skill. He should give the set, and that's when his team can make the comeback. But I don't think Tartarus are probably going to make that mistake twice. Because right now, they get themselves into a good position for the Lord again. They can see the Badang coming through. Apex is there as well. Retribution from the Hanzo to get the kill. Good ultimate from Kimi from the high-lows to zone them away. And right now, Lord in the hands of Tartarus. 3,000 goal lead. Now they'll be looking to try and take the base.
All right, it looks like they're going to wait the Lord. And I think 3,000 gold is still can be make a chance. So we'll see how the combination will go through well.
Yeah, but I think the mistake, if they make again, if Badang catches them one more time with the flicker, then it'll be difficult, right, General?
It will be difficult, yeah. So,
but you can see
there's a good...
No minions though, but you can see they get on towards Jay. Hanzo's too low, and they get the kill on towards him. Nice re-engage at this point. Peter drops down the RWM. They catch the Iritel, and that's the mistake once more. They get a double kill in the hands of Jay, the Suyo, doing quite some damage. I think they want to run down and try and get to one or two turrets. Eden out of position as well, forced to flicker up. Purify is there as well. They don't have a way to defend this mid lane tier 2.
I think this is why we ban the Granger in rank. To look like a Granger is unkillable at this point and doing a lot of damage with the Sky Fiercer.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage. He has 8 kills right now, so that's about 70 to 80 stacks, if I'm not wrong. But at the same time, you can see Jay's the target. 27. This Hilda is making sure, rotating around the map, garnering the attention of ABM. And now ABM have almost equalized the goal lead. The gold is equal.
That is pretty impressive. It looks like look at the Granger gold. It was 11. It's almost like a 12K against the Iritel, even though he faced against his counter. But he's doing really well and carrying their team combo is very impressive.
Yeah, it is impressive. Of course, we are talking about ABM, the top team in India so far, and right now facing a good challenge against Tartarus. And the Lord is coming in 30 seconds, and they're already trying to take better control of those bushes. And Romer Gatokacha is there on the bot side. They get the damage on towards him. I don't think Hanzo should be there, but he's trying to melt him down, actually gets him low enough to try and take the Lord out. If he got that kill, that would have been an easy Lord.
Yes, it will be easy Lord for ABM if they took the Hanzo. Looks like Hanzo's being hurried. I think what Tartarus is, it just have to be patient. I mean, at this point, Hanzo, everyone can melt the Hanzo's ultimate will, even though he has a damage. So Hanzo have to be patient for using ultimate here, and then there's Gou.
Oh my goodness, a nice kill coming through as well. They take down Apex, but they trade Joseph. Oh my goodness, at the same time, nice flicker coming out, and they get 2 kills, 3 kills down. But look at the back line. Iritel is low. Jay is there. Radium is down.
Wind of coming down. I don't know.
He gets the kill on
Hanzo here, but not enough to kill everyone. Granger killed the one here. Granger just keep poking. But
oh my goodness.
I mean, that was a good team fight, actually. That was a good team fight for each others.
Very good team fight. Hey, General, very good casting as well. Not gonna lie, but you can see the Iritel right now zoning away. The Granger taking away the immortality. No inhibitor turret now. And without the Hanzo, without the Suyo being present, I think they cannot take the Lord, but seems like Iritel wants to get it started.
This is the why Iritel is Granger counter. Like, Granger has to be aimed the first skill well to hit the Iritel, but Iritel has a like super fast movement with a sprint right now. I mean flicker, I'm sorry.
Yeah, usually sprint, right, General? Usually sprint, but yeah, flicker here just to make sure you can get away from the Gatotkacha as well as the Eve. The Eve not running well. Peter 069 on the KDA, but doing well on the other side. Radium on this Granger 9, 3, and 5, and now they want to contest this Lord, but you can see the pressure of the turrets, the pressure of the minion wave come from the bot side is there. Hanzo don't care. Joseph doesn't want to go for the Lord. He wants to clear the wave because he knows ABM cannot take the Lord.
So at this point, if you see the Hanzo on the map opposite the Lord, they have to engage right away to make the 4v5 situation. But I think ABM just being like patient to see the more like 100% the comeback chance here. And then
yeah, I think they're patient. Yeah. They are patient, General. You're right, but the Lord is being taken down already. Base Crystal is there. The minions are already knocking, but they don't care right now. Lord taken by the Badang. Retribution missed out, and now you can see that they're paying the price. They take down Hilda, and now they trade 1-for-1 EXP for EXP, but ABM got the Lord. A mistake again from Tartarus. Retribution missed out.
If ABM won this game, the MVP has to be Badang 100%.
Oh, from game number 1, the CC against the Lucas, to now Badang versus this Hilda. General, I feel like 2 games in a row, EXP laners are doing really well.
I see also too, like, very interesting, powerful team fight here and open the space for each others.
But now they got the Lord. ABM are being patient. Badang is not present just yet. They could end the game with this Lord right now. Nobody's stopping it yet. It's full HP. 18 minutes into the game. It's not a level 3 Lord. But they have the Granger to create the space. They're trying to melt it down. Here comes the Hanzo as well to clear and get that Lord down. No inhibitor in the mid lane. And seems like right now ABM are in the driver's seat. ABM have a goal lead for the first time this entire game. 19-minute game, General. 19 minutes in.
That's crazy. Wow.
Oh, wow. Nice RWM coming in. Our Wind of Nature is there as well. They force Winter Crown coming in from Peter. They take away Iritel. 27 is down as well. And now Joseph trying to dish out the damage. ABM seems like they've got the comeback that they were looking for. 2 kills and not giving one at all. And all of the back of this Granger. Suyo with the Winter Crown gets the kill on towards the Lucian.
In the team fight, Granger has a very good position. Even the Hilda was focusing Granger. Granger just dodged everything and killed the backline slowly. And now he's showing his full potential in the after 19 minutes game right now. And looks like they're going to try to end the game here.
Oh, yeah, they're trying to Immortality bot already. They cleared the way.
Double kill.
GG for ABM.
Wow, they actually are able to, but they have the Irrita. Let's come back. Nice ultimate from Yves as well. Goes use the ultimate. No, Immortality is popped. The minion waves are back once more, but ABM seems like they want to make it 1-1 and take it all the way. So 1-1 is the score in this best of 7. Nice match, nice game.
Game 2 comeback ABM. That was a great epic comeback for ABM, and then nice still. I think that's the best moment, highlight moment for Badang stealing the Lord.
Yeah, it was a difficult position for them, but Badang, I'm not sure how he got that Lord, but he got the Lord and it made the difference. As you can see, MVP for this game going to be that Granger Radium. General, gotta be that Granger, right? The MVP?
Yes, definitely Granger here. Like, Granger was doing the really good position, and even though Hilda, Hanzo, and Hylos is chasing Granger every time, but Granger had a good position and killed the back line, killed their front line slowly and make the comeback. And yeah, ABM won the game here.
Nah, that's why you banned the Granger, right? Granger, broken hero in the hands of any goal laner right now. We've seen Kyle do it before. Now we saw Radium do it for game number 2. And oh my goodness, I think slowly the mentality is kind of changing.
I think this game will be really good for ABM, especially like they lost the first game and now they made a second game with the epic comeback. So we'll see. I'm actually excited to see the third game, that how ABM gonna play, or like it's actually flipped. So turn around here. I'm very excited to see the third game now.
Bro, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Is that you, Granger, General?
I think he's better than me.
Oh. Hey, somebody clip that and send it to Radium. He's gonna get, he's gonna be super happy hearing about it. The Eve is better than you?
Yep.
That game, anyone could have. I think it was Tartarus' game to win, but they threw it right twice. Where was the mistake? Where was the mistake though?
Bro, the top left. You saw them? I don't know if it's, but like Badang just went crazy on them. And then Granger picked up like 4 kills, and games kind of tilted at that point.
So yeah, the players probably are tilted at the moment as well. So I think they should take a breather, cool off. Hopefully that will help them out, of course, against a team like ABM. ABM likes momentum, and they found their momentum. And I think now they're going to go crazy at the same time as well. But did you hear? General went crazy with his casting as well. He saw an excitable moment.
Popping off, dude. General I think he found the new talent.
Guys, you guys have to understand, like, I'm here because of that Hoon scammed me, to be honest. I never prepared this situation. Like, my English is a broken English, I know. And then also, like, I don't know what am I actually speaking, but I will say this one, guys. I wasn't prepared. I
General
just
is good.
came here to watch.
Bro, I feel like I gotta get on the knees here.
He's actually on his knees on the stream, General.
I gotta get on the knees here, man.
But General, not gonna lie, that was really good. That was really good. That team fight was really good casting. I saw there are people who could actually learn from it too. I'm not joking. It was really good. The excitement was there. But I was gonna ask General, we good for game number 3?
It looks like I have to stay here until watch who's gonna be the winner.
Ooh, seems like you are gonna be all the way.
W General in the chat.
GG General in the chat. OP General in the chat indeed. And he seems like he's gonna win. Ray Ash, I know you're watching. Ray was supposed to come and cast in case General had to go, but at the moment, Ray, you heard it. We'll pop you in the WC, whatever. But yes, General's going to be here for all games, as he said. He's excited to watch how it's going to go. So right now, General Hoon, what do you think about the game that's gone on so far? Game number 2 is there. Game number 3, any different plan, or should they just ban that Granger? Because that Granger was just too nasty, right?
You go first?
Yeah. It was, the thing is, same as the game 1, like, I don't know, Tartarus was dominating the early game. They were dominating the map too. So ABM definitely has to like change something or do something to like get that early game prio back from Tartarus, or it's going to be another hard game. And then they were just hoping for the Tartarus to throw. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like similar as the first game. Like, the mid lane, to be honest, I'm sorry about that. I'm not your haters, but mid lane was a very weak in ABM. Like from the first game to second game to mid laner is having really hard time all the games. And also the late game was the same. Like the first game, even though the Tartarus won, but they had a mistake moment to diving deep into their base and they almost got wiped at the time. Also, this time, they tried the same strategy, but at this point, there was a Granger, and Granger was unkillable, and they made a comeback. Especially, Badang did it really, really insane, the team fight, and make the good combat chance. The third game, probably, they have to change their strategy for mid laner, the ABM, just my opinion.
But mid is like, you mean like mage and a roam together, right?
It should be. So, like, I can say, I said a mid laner, but it's a mid laner is included a roamer combo. So roamer and mid laner has to be the pair. Yeah, it's gonna be the roamer. It also, I can say like a mid fault, roamer fault, both of them. But I said a mid lane, meaning it's like those team, like a mid rom, like a set couple combo. So yeah. It's like I said, like pick was I just keep mentioning about the mid picks, but I'm just saying the mid picks. Mid pick was not effective much, but Romer has to working more for the mid lane combo. Yep,
I agree.
Yeah, I think the mid lane combo, you're right. It's something that they need to fix, and they need to fix fast. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem for them. I think game number 3, both teams are ready. We can get started. So we're not sure how this will go. 1-1. ABM like to play for momentum. The draft phase has begun. I think you guys are looking at the same style or something different.
At this point, I would like to see open Fanny, but they just banned the Fanny now.
General, if we look at, again, they got to respect ban the Fanny. I think Tartarus, red side, you think they banned Granger and Harriet?
I think if one of team ban the Harris, then they have to ban the Granger, I think. At this point, because Radiant proved that his Granger was good on the last game. So I'm not sure about this situation. Granger gonna open, but if you see the Harris open, then probably gonna be the Harris versus the Granger matchup in third. And it looks like the Joy ban and Gato ban here.
Yeah, the Joy ban, the Gato ban is coming through. Lucas also taken out from ABM. I think ABM are just targeting down the same heroes from the previous draft. They didn't like it. They take away the Fanny. They take away the Joy. They take away the Lucas. But on the other side, you can see they banned the Suyo now because the Suyo was a problem. Fast farming. And they leave the Matilda open.
Here's Matilda, then this gonna be the important pick for Tartarus. Probably they're gonna have one of the marksman, maybe Granger or Harris, I'm not sure. They have to also pick the jungler, I believe, here. Then we'll see there's a Hayabusa gold lane here. Hayabusa and Harris gold lane. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine, General. But I think they go for the Hayabusa indeed, and also the Harriet right now. So it's well played indeed coming in from their side. But the Granger being picked up, I think Granger Harriet is a good trade. They want to leave both the gold laners open. So this is a good matchup to see.
So we would like to see kind of the left side looks like a Hylos gonna be the XP laner. So XP laner, Hylos, Granger, Matilda, those 3 combo has an insane unkillable team combo. So I'm not sure what Tartarus play, but they have to pick Impact Roamer against their team combo.
Yeah, we need to see how it will work out, or it might not, because right now they pick up the Hayabusa, they pick up the Harriet, and I'm not sure. Maybe even they're going for the Farsa now.
Farsa. Yeah, now they're taking just the strong mages in current meta, just my opinion. And then Tartarus is gonna ban the mage players, so ABM looks like ABM has no chance to pick the good mage at this time again.
Yeah, I think they need to prioritize a mage also. You're right. But they take out the X-Borg. So this time they're choking out the jungle hero pool. So X-Borg is one of the comfort picks of Jay, the jungler from ABM.
I see.
Yeah, so usually when he gets the X-Borg, they say if he gets the X-Borg, he gets the win quite easily. So yeah.
What is the other other jungle picks for ABM?
Alpha right now, Alpha Matilda is really good, right? Alpha Matilda combo. And then the CC is also, the CC banned out right now, but I think Alpha should be the next ban over here.
I see. That's gonna be the smart movement. I think Tartarus no. Oh, there's Morris. So they're actually open the alpha for ABM, and they've been the Kalia. Interesting that the both of Pim didn't prioritize a Kalia. Maybe because I don't know about the India metas, but I feel like it's kind of underrated in this tournament.
Kalia, I think in this game, they're probably gonna pick it up, right? Because they know that this Khalid is gonna be in the roam position clearly, so they have good early game, good pressure coming as well. But now on the other side, Kalea is banned out, final ban. But I think what happened with the Kalea is in the upper bracket finals when it was picked up by both these teams, the opponent took the Purifies, so 2 Purifies, and they were not able to play around it. So understanding that, they take it off. But here they go with the Luyi and they pick the Baxia as well.
Long time no see Baxia as a jungler. Wow, interesting. Looks like a Khalid Rom, right?
Yeah, Khalid Roam. It is Khalid Roam, and I think the Cho being picked up. I think the Cho EXP.
Cho
EXP. I think so. Cho XP.
Oh, hopefully they break my nightmare. So whenever I do stream, I saw the XP Cho, especially damage Cho. I always said troll Cho.
Wow.
Like auto lose Cho damage, auto lose XP. At this point, this is a pro level and curious and exciting moment how Cho gonna play well against their strong tanky combo.
Yeah, because I think right now I'm not sure if Cho is the best pick. Who's he gonna go for the kick, right? But if you think about it, General, now I think about it. When you play against the Cho, you want the Purify, right? So when you're playing against the Cho, you want the Purify, but also you want to use the Flicker because the Farsa is there. So you can see they go for the Flicker instead of the Purify right now. So that means if the Cho is able to get the early game in his favor, then he's going to have a lot easier in terms of the pickoff.
All right, we'll see how Cho's gonna play well here, but good things, he has a tank emblem. If it was a damage Cho, then probably I'm gonna be disappointed. In my just opinion, I'm not just being hater for Cho, but in my opinion, whenever I said a damage Cho XP, I mostly lost. So this time, I think Cho gonna show something different, hopefully.
Yeah, I think we might see slightly different indeed because because like you mentioned, General, it's the pro scene in India right now. It doesn't get better than 27 in the EXP lane. He has the concussive blast also. Just hoping to see, will it be damage or will it be, will it be tank Cho? Because usually I'd like to see a tank Cho even if it's played in the EXP. The Baxia having faster rotation. You can see right now, taken down low as well. Coming through with the passive of Cho. Jeet Kundo knock up on towards Anti, and they will have to back away. Hayabusa just hit level 4. I think that's just Baxia faster rotation.
Yeah, Baxia jungling is very fast. As you can see, they also have a Matilda that probably is gonna be super faster than Hayabusa.
Yeah, it is going to be much faster than Hayabusa. He's going to be rotating the map much faster. But I think they did a good job protecting the jungle for Hayabusa so he doesn't lose out on a jungle creep. So that means Baxia is not ahead in terms of gold or in how much jungle clear he has. It's the same as the Hayabusa right now.
There is a Baxia jumping on here, Farsa, and then they're trying to choking to and open the total. And there was but disengaged moment here.
Yeah, good disengage, but that means Hylos no ultimate right now, so they won't be able to go for it. Khalid not level 4, but you can see the Cho is, and they're trying to threaten Eden as well as Joseph coming in. Retribution, easy pickings for Hayabusa, and right now, Cho flickers out. They have to get away, but Baxia coming in. He might want to get the kill. First blood in the hands of this Baxia.
The Tartarus got the total, still has a benefit, but good thing ADM also trade. There is a Granger picked up from the Tartarus.
Yeah, and the gold lane, I think Kyle, as well as good rotation coming in from the EX from the mage, the mid laner. But right now, Kimmy by sometimes you can see nice kick coming out from 27 as well, but did not follow up through. And I think this is the power of the Baxia and Matilda combination. Fast rotation, able to steal the jungle. Yeah, they should look at taking this gold lane and the mid lane fast. Otherwise, they're going to have a problem. Right now, Lu Yi making the rotation as well. Kyle in a hard place. Purify using the ult to get out.
Each team just pick up their heroes each other's, and this game looks like going to be intense now. And then to secure the blue buff. No, actually, no. Yeah, good. Secure the.
He did.
He did.
Hayabusa.
He did.
Yeah, Hayabusa got the blue purple buff, and that means that they're... Oh no! They get the kill on towards the Granger once more. Nice dive coming in. And now you can see the Baxia wants to get the Harriet, but the Harriet trying to get out. Actually, Baxia taken low could be a reverse card. As yes, they get the kill. Apex comes in as well. Matilda tried to save the day, but Baxia got the kill quite easily.
Oh, that was hard moment here. That was I think huge mistake from the ABM. And there's another kick from the Cho. That was a great kick moment. It wasn't TikTok Cho, it was a pro Cho moment there. Crazy kick. That was clean.
Yeah, that was a good TikTok moment. You know, they should clip that and make it happen for him. He didn't even use the flicker. So right now, not going to be there, but that means that they can go for the engage. ABM, every time Cho doesn't have the kick, the threat is not there, and they get the turtle started. They stole the first one away. You can see Joseph is there. Hayabusa, nice ultimate coming in from the Farsa as well. Radium is the one that gets it. Oh, the Hayabusa gets taken down.
Oh, this... What do you think about this game? Oh, still chasing the Khalid, but the Khalid make the space and they got off. And ABM got the first tower.
Yeah, ABM got the tower. That means they are able to get their advantage slowly. And it's in the gold lane as well. So the Granger is going to be able to rotate much faster right now. So at the moment, I'm not sure if, it's good for their side so far for Tartarus. But of course, ABM looking much stronger.
Yeah, so even though the gold, Tartarus is leading gold, but looks like ABM is giving a lot of pressure to Tartarus.
Yeah, they are putting a lot of pressure, but nice teleport coming out from Louis, as you can see. Nice knockup as well. Eden, the Farsa is trying to get away, gets taken down. The power of the Louis.
Power of the Louis, power of the Hylos ultimate, and power of the follow-up from Baxia.
Yeah, right now they want to go towards mid lane. I think Hayabusa right now caught.
Ooh. Baxia is winning. Baxia is winning. Oh, Baxia, another making mistake here. And there's a kick moment from the Cho, but it didn't continue to the kills. And they disengaged both of them. Each team just traded one kills here, but they lost a jungler again from ABM.
Yeah, I think right now it was difficult for their side, of course. But they lost their jungler. That means an easy turtle for the side of Tartarus. I think so far, even against the Matilda and Baxia combo, which should be really strong early game, they're doing well. And now they dive on towards the Whois Peter, gets the ultimate down as well. As you can see, they target down the Hayabusa, who's caught up, but they get the Lu Yi. And now the re-engage coming through. Kick from the Cho as well, as the Hylos is the target, but not enough damage. Not there to take him down. So Tartar slowly making moves, but look at the Granger General. Got the tier 2 in the bot side. Got one extra tower.
And there's one moment, there's a Harris chasing moment, but yeah, easily get out from the Granger here. And still chasing, but yeah, it didn't go through the team fight. Looks like this point also, we'll see that how the Radium playing well in late game as a Granger player.
Yeah, we have to see. But right now, nice flicker coming in from the Matilda, and you can see.
Look back here.
Oh, Harriet with the ultimate as well. But right now they take away Granger. And now they lose 2-3 down. Double kill for the Hayabusa. Should be the triple kill. They lose 4. Only Baxia left standing. And Tartarus pull up. Nice, well played. Only losing 1. Farsa for 4 members on other side.
I think Hayabusa is doing really well to target the backline, which is their Louis, focusing on their Louis. And now Harris is most gold now. So as you can see that after Harris joining, they're losing. The ABM is starting to lose the team fight.
Yeah, they are starting to lose the team fight. And right now, it's coming down to who's going to be able to split the map, right, General? I think Baxia, faster rotation with the Matilda. Hayabusa is going to be able to split the map more. They have more mobility with the Farsa. The only problem I see right now for Tartarus is that Lu Yi. If the Lu Yi uses the ultimate at the right time, could be a problem, surprising them with that rotation.
If Louis can go backline and kill the Farsa or Harris, one of them, it's gonna be the huge win for ABM now. And Hayabusa has a chance. Hayabusa just dash in, and the camera is not showing, but Hayabusa ult through. It didn't continue to
Lu Yi.
the kill.
Lu Yi goes for the ultimate. Oh, but they spotted it out. Nice disengage coming from Tartarus, but the Cho is there. It's a tank Cho, as we can see. Nice knockup coming through as well. They go in, they get the Lu Yi finally. Again, overextending from ABM, but right now they get the kick on towards them, but misses the target. Radium is still there, gets the kill. The Harriet dashing around, so they trade 1-for-1. Mid laner for EXP.
Hayabusa is doing really good targeting to Louis only, so...
Oh, now ultimate on towards the wrong target. You can see Kimi here trying to survive. The Lord taking down half HP. They get the kill on towards the Khalid. The Lord is now 12,000 HP. The Harriet trying to do the damage, but you can see the Farsa's positioning gets the kill as well. Retribution not going to be there from ABM.
Retribution all from the Hayabusa!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Exciting indeed. The Baxia is gone. Jay is gone off the table. So right now, Hayabusa had the retribution. All he had to do was wait. He got the Lord. And now Tartarus with 4K gold lead. They have the Lord, but we've seen them previous game. They threw their advantage, General. Again, are we going to see the throw coming out once more?
I can give the credit to the Hayabusa. This jungle is doing his really job, which is cutting their backline, keep targeting the Louis, and also winning retribution. He's a retri god.
Well, he is the retri god indeed right now. You can see the Lord going down the mid lane. Kimi is just taking too much damage, but the Hylos goes through. Farsa will have to cancel the ultimate as well. The Lord is melted down already, and but I think they could have got at least one tower, but seems like Tartarus didn't, but they got a lot of gold out of it. And now ABM General with this composition, they look stronger when they're together, right?
It is their team combo. The Louis ultimate again, that Hayabusa go through. It looks like huge damage from the Hayabusa. Another kill. And Farsa follow up.
Oh my goodness, nice kill on towards the Matilda after the Ogi shadow kill. And now they want to commit on towards the Hylos as well. A lot of pressure coming through from the side of Tartarus. ABM need to find a way to make it happen for themselves. They don't have the pick-off angle. They're trying to play for a play. Oh no, they get caught there. Joseph gets taken down. Good follow-up. I think it was the Hylo skill 1 when he was using the shadow, and then Granger just melted him.
I think at this point is Remedi's ground, like his own playing ground. He was losing hard in his gold lane all the game, but now he's redeemed everything and looks like he's trying to carry his team again as a gold laner.
I think in the lane he's been losing quite a lot to Kyle. But when it comes to late game, he has the space that is created because of the 3 frontliners from ABM. The Matilda, the Hylos, as well as the Baxia. I think that's why the Granger is allowed to breathe a lot more.
Yes, that's what I was expected. I said, as I said, the draft, the Matilda, Hylos, Granger combo is an unkillable, insane combo. Especially, like, those 3 heroes has a high mobility. As you can see, like, Granger's the flu, like that. So, yeah, it looks like Granger has to carry this game well, and ABM at this point, Louis has to be patient for making the combat.
Yeah, Louis has to be patient, has to make that play. I think Tartarus realized that as well. Anti is there right now. Nobody checking the bushes. Oh, but he shows himself on towards the Cho. And right now, nice rotation coming through as well. But they take away. No, the Granger is out, down and out. The damage dealer is not present. Good shutdown from Harith. Harith actually able to survive. Still, they take away the Luyi also. So the damage dealers from ABM are down and out. The Hylos gets taken down. Once again, conceal play coming through. Baxia as well as the Matilda will have to run. Nice flicker play from the Cho. They're looking for the wipeout. The only one left standing is this Matilda. The recalls are coming in. They lose the tower.
They're recalling, guys. Game 3 is for Tartarus.
And oh my goodness, it is a GGG4 indeed, General. After such a difficult game with a good draft from ABM, Tartarus still make it out.
I think Harris was really OP. I think this is the why people keep betting the Harris too. So Harris has a high potential for carrying late game with a high damage, even though he's a mage.
Wow. MVP this game, General. Who do you think?
I think it was to be honest, it was Hayabusa, but I think better to get Harris. I think Harris has to be the MVP here. Okay, at this point.
Because I think in the early game and mid game, Hayabusa did quite a lot, right? Like you said, targeting down the backline, the Luyi, as well as the Granger. The kill pressure was always there. And but when it came to team fights, all of ABM's team always want to go on the Herod. But still somehow the Herod survived. And once the Herod survived, he's doing more kills. And more kills means more problems for ABM. And also, I think Harith has the lifesteal with the help of the second skill, and also you get the shield when you jump and dash. But the Baxia has the anti-heal built in already. Even after that, the Harith, Kyle, was able to do so much more.
I think he was a really good gold laner. Also, I understand what Kronos said. Those guys are definitely top Indian gold laners. They played really well in early game. They know how to snowball early game, and then they know also how to carry the late game as a gold laner. Looks good.
The gold laners, respect when he sees it as well. I think General recognize top gold laners when he sees it. So for those of you always asking, General, every time in the chat in any tournament, if I'm not casting, I go and look at the chat of the tournament. Every time they ask Radiant versus Kyle, who is better? Who is better? Both are good. Both are top gold laners. It just comes down to the draft. It just comes down to how the other teammates of theirs play around them. And I think they both understand the game to a different level compared to every other gold laner currently in India.
I see. Now I understand. But guys, even though you guys are excited to watch those guys at top gold laner, don't try to be like as them. You guys are gonna be the feeder, and try to not ruin the rank, please, as a gold laner.
Hey, that's true. Don't copy this at home, because they scrim a lot, about 12 games a day they scrim about 12 games a day, General. 12 games a day scrimming. They play about through 1 or 2 tournaments a day, and that is after they go to school and come back. So right now, the team of Tartarus are still studying in school and in college. And ABM, some of the players have already graduated university. Some of them are still in university. So after going to university and college, they come back, they practice, they play tournaments, and the commitment is there for the game, of course. And that's why you can see they're doing so well.
I see young power.
Age age does matter, General. Hope I wish you and I had that, right? I know congratulations on getting married earlier as well, General. For those of you who don't know, Gosu General got married. I didn't tell him that before. Congratulations, General. But yeah, he's growing young. He's not growing old. He's aging like fine wine, right, General? That's what they say.
I think wine, maybe like whiskey, a little bit spicy.
Wow. General likes the spice. You can see he's bringing it to the Indian casting scene as well. He's the Indian tournament as well. The Feathered Arc Showdown is bringing you all that action, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, game number 3 is down. 2 for Tartarus, 1 for ABM. General, you think it's gonna be game number 4 gonna be same or gonna go a little different?
I don't know. I'm just actually confusing how to say this one. Do I have to be like a Gosu General, or do I have to be just a caster?
Gosu General. We want Gosu General. We want Gosu General.
I think it's gonna be depending on how Peter gonna play well.
Oh, okay.
So if Peter gonna play like this, and Tartarus gonna win. If Peter gonna play well.
When I joined, I hear that, bro. No way.
I'm really sorry about Peter, but I think you guys have to be more paired with your roamer.
Yeah, you're right. I think Hoon, you know it as well. You play in the mid lane. You played for Gosu. You played for BTK. You played for Valley. You played for all the good teams, and you know that a mid lane has to be in sync with the roamers. Well, the mid lane duo has to be super strong and not give away first bloods, not be out of position. And I think maybe do you feel like, because you play mid lane more often than General, right? Do you feel like it's a communication thing, or the synergy is not sitting, or is it just the fact that he's not having a good day?
I mean, I just want to know, does Crisis play mage?
No, Crisis is the pure goal laner.
Oh, okay. Just asking. But, for me, I feel like it's a little different situation, right? Because mid lane's definitely with roamer as well. For me, you might call me biased, but I think Peter's doing fine. I think what's wrong is Apex is ditching Peter, bro. You saw that Matilda. He flickers in when Hayabusa's just looking at this Louis like it's a piece of meat. I think they gotta really help Peter out in the backline,
There we go. There's a real mid laners analyzing here, guys.
Yeah, well,
no, but for real though, Peter's been 0-4, 0-6, 0-5. He needs to step up though. He didn't get a single kill so far. That is pretty unfortunate.
General, did I tell you Peter played in NACT also?
Yes.
Yeah. So, that's NACT power should be channeled. Hoon, you need to give him the NACT energy right now as well. But you never know how it will work out. Oh, yeah, we're in the draft right now. Of course.
Yo, General, goated casting though. I think.
Do we have a break moment, by the way?
General, you want a break? We can pause and go through if you want to swap.
The draft just started. Oh my God.
You can pause in the draft now.
No, it's okay, guys. We're gonna see. We're gonna keep continuing.
Maybe break after this if you want. We can.
It's not good for viewers. It's not a good for viewers.
True.
General is not a weak man.
All right,
he wasn't
let's do
raised
it.
to be a quitter.
All right, seems like this is gonna be General's last cast of the game. General, is that right?
All right, guys. Thank you for staying here, even though listening my broken English and broken accent. But hopefully, I delivered my professional vibe to you guys.
Oh, General, you did, and don't worry. This game is gonna be even better. So, General, you want to do this game, or I think do this game and then?
No, we'll see. We'll see until here. The draft already started here. Draft is already started. Meaning is game is started. I can't live here. Yes.
Oh wow, Gosu General, the professional
Word.
General.
Word
indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen it. Gosu General, the professional. I've given him the entire leeway. He can come in and leave whenever he wants. The same thing with Hoon. Whenever they want to come by and draft or cast, they can do it. And they have access to this VC whenever they want to join. So, of course, right now, Gosu General says, you know what? I'm going to stick around for one more game. But after this game, we're probably going to break. So, at the moment, the draft is set. Phoveus, Harriet, Zushin banned out. And on the other side, Fanny, Joy, Lucas. They didn't change. ABM didn't change their bans for 3 games now. But you can see, finally, Kyle gets the Granger.
Looks like Kyle is trying to show who is the better Granger player. The kind of interesting, they banned the Juicing. Both teams picked the Juicing as a first pick, but finally, I see the Juicing banned in the draft.
And you know what, General? The Zushin in this series so far has 0% win rate. Picked 2 times, right? One from ABM, one from Tartarus. Both games lost. So they don't care. They go for the Granger. They actually pick Granger over the Suyo. And now they give the Suyo and Farsa on the other side. I think Tartarus is going to go Hylos now. Hylos to counter the Farsa.
But the Matilda still going up. We'll see another Matilda Hylos combo we can see against. There we go. There we go. Yes. So Hylos Sicilian Granger combo. I said that Hylos Matilda Granger combo was insane because of the Hylos ultimate with the Granger follow up. And now we see finally I can see Kalia is on the draft.
Finally, Kalea Apex picking it up right now. So looks. Oh wait, we don't know. We still don't know. It could be, it could be EXP, it could be Rome. I think it's gonna be Rome. But General, if I'm not wrong, if they pick the Kalea here, Granger and Sicilian 2 purifies.
I think Granger has to take the Purify here, or Flicker. But looks like both team doesn't like to take Purify because there's a risk after using the Purify. So we'll see what spell Granger gonna take it. But I would like to say just taking the Purify.
Yeah, I would like to Purify
it
as well.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think what Tartarus needs to do right now, the last ban, has to be the Gatot Kacha, because if ABM get the Gatot Kacha because they have the first pick or now after the bans, then you're forcing Granger and Sicilian Purify or Flicker. They don't know, because I think with Gatot Kacha you want to play the Flicker. I mean, the Purify works, but still the Flicker would be a better option. So right now, I think Tartarus in a difficult situation. They don't know if they ban the Gatot or leave it open, unless ABM go for maybe another Badang once more.
I think Badang is a really good choice to hear over their XP. So we'll see. So the ABM is keep banning the jungle. I think it's a good point. And ban the Iritha Harris, which is a Granger counter. And okay, there's a Matilda pick. Kalia is an XP, as what Kronos said.
Yeah, Matilda, Rome, Kalea, XP. But that means, I think right now, if Tartarus go for the Gatot Kacha, it's going to be a problem for ABM, because Farsa doesn't like being dove upon by Hylos as well as Gatot. So, but they go with the Hilda, still works, 2 front line. And the Frederick. Oh, no.
Frederick.
Mobazin?
So I think Tartarus is just like thinking, oh, Kalia, just come in. I'm gonna just stun and CC you and wreck you guys, making epic comeback. That's why they just locked in the Fredrin. And there's a Claude pick from the ABM.
Claude is really good here, right, General? I think Claude is really good. Can dive in backline, can melt the Fredrin, can melt the Hylos, can melt the Hilda also with the basic attacks. So I think over here, I'm not sure if the Fredrin was the right pick, but they still went with the Fredrin. And if you ask me, I don't like the Fredrin. I don't like the Fredrin. Not this meta, General. Not this meta. Not here as well. What do you think?
It's not like a top tier, but still playable. Still like for counter especially against their team combo. I think looks like a Tartarus forcing Kalia use the skill to only Granger or Sicilian. So we'll see like which spells their backline gonna bring it.
Yeah, we're gonna see it indeed, because right now, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Feather Arc Showdown presented by White Feathers Arcadia. Of course, as you're taking a look at your screen, it is going to be game number 4. Tartarus already have 2 games in their hands in this best of 7. ABM 1. Your casters, myself, Kronos, and hey, once more, Gou General in the house. He's been doing absolutely great for the casters who want to learn how to do it. You got to understand that he's been doing an absolutely brilliant job. I'm not gonna lie. But General, early game poke from Apex on this Matilda, already on towards the Hylos.
Yes, also, I think at this point, Matilda, this is why Matilda has been banned in rank, because all became too strong. Very strong.
Yeah, it's too strong indeed. Yeah, it's and General, this Fredrin is everyone in the world, if you ask them who plays pro scene Fredrin, they always say one name. He's from NA. He was your former squad mate.
Oh yeah, now, you mean the Mobazin?
Yeah, Mobazin is the only one that plays the Fredrin, and what I've told in different tournaments while casting as well, if you don't see Mobazin playing the Fredrin, right, that means the Fredrin is not a good hero currently in the meta. Right? Don't you think so? If General is not playing the Claude in the gold lane, that means Claude is not a good hero in the meta, right?
We don't know each server has a different metas, and then each server has a different cultures. So even though NA players doesn't play the hero, Indian player can make this hero brilliant and bright. So maybe like we have to see like a more opportunity. We have to see that the opportunity to show like those non-meta heroes on the top in tournament.
Yeah. True, true. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing Joseph play the Fredrin as well. So first blood though, Granger gets a kill on Peter again. First blood, but Suyo gets it back. Jay makes the rotation. General, again, you mentioned Peter has to not play like that, but Peter gave first blood again.
I mean, as what Hun said, that their roamer has to protect their mage. Like they have to be like pair. So hopefully the Apex try to look for the more play around their mid laner, so not letting Peters die.
Yeah, and you can see right now, nice Sanguine Claws coming in from Sicilian as well. Bat's Feast coming out. I think they're focusing too much on towards 27, this Hilda, and creating the space for the rest of the team, Tartarus. But right now, they're creating space for Kyle, and Granger is able to get full gold tower, full gold shield in this tower.
I think that was a very bad decision to rotate to the mid lane as a gold laner, especially as a Claude, and I mean against the Granger. Granger can clear the lane faster, so I don't think leaving the lane, even though you clear the faster than the faster minion than Granger, I don't think it's gonna be valid to move to the mid lane to rotate with a Claude. So as a result, that Granger got the tower gold and more gold and almost took up the tower shield here. And there's a team fight here.
Oh, nice position from Peter as well. But you can see the damage coming out right now is too much there. They're not able to do anything. ABM used all their ultimates, and still Tartarus are able to tank all of that damage thanks to the help of this Fredrin. But topside General, the Suyo is just trying to clear the towers.
I think Suyo doing very smart movement and try to focusing the total, but don't forget the Hilda is always trying to marking their jungle.
Yeah, the Hilda is always rotating as well. They lose one tower, so I don't think it's a good position for Tartarus to be in, but they seem to be happy. They took the purple buff. The purple buff given to Sicilian, so that means Sicilian doesn't have to worry about the mana right now in this turtle fight. Oh, 4 minutes, 50 seconds DHS, General.
This is good, of course. I mean, I think good. I can't say anything because like now even though Cloud got the demon to sort of in the faster pace, he still need the golden staff. So I think the point is right now how to get all the Cloud's items faster instead of just only Demon Hunter Sword.
Yeah, I think that's what they want. They want to get more items so they can start melting down these front lines. And right now, Granger already got the Sky Piercer. You can see they're trying to go in. The taunt coming out as well. But look at 27. The Hilda is just hiding, waiting to get somebody off guard and then going to poke them out. Good position coming in from 27 this game. But at the same time, ABM, oh my god, they're just going in and 4-man dive in towards the buff.
There we go, Fredrin, and come up to the ultimate, but the Matilda cancels the Fredrin ultimate, and there was a kill through. Oh, Granger kills. I don't know what's going on. I miss it.
The Granger got the kill on towards the Kalea. Now forcing the flicker from Apex also should be double kill, 10 stacks and make that 20. 2 kills towards the Granger, and Fredrin was recalling the whole time.
Looks like a kill is showing. Kill is proving my Granger is better than yours, Radium.
Yeah, look at that. Kyle is definitely trying to show as well. General just enjoying this goal lane battle. General, so far, I think this series, has it been, because we've seen game number 1 and game number 2, both the EXP laners are playing really well. But also, game number 2 and game number 3, both the goal laners are playing well. I think the junglers also are doing really well. It's been equal in terms of every single lane this entire series, right? Both these teams.
Yeah, the jungler is a kind of there's a keep going to team fight here. Farsa ultimate, then the Hilda is chasing, got the kill Farsa, and then
they get the kill on the Granger, double kill for the Claude. This is what I was talking about. They'll be able to melt down the back line if they go through, but they're trying to take him out, and Fredrin just collapses back, gets the kill, and now Apex falls down as well. Fredrin gets himself a double kill.
That was a good kills from the Claude. Whenever I played Claude against Fredrin, I always brought the Purify because of that situation. If Fredrin can reach to the Claude closer, Claude doesn't have a kill to get out from the Fredrin. And then looks like Fredrin is working really well. What do you think about it? You didn't like the Fredrin picks.
I still don't like the Fredrin. Yes, he's doing well, but you can see to level 12 and opposite jungler's level 11. That means the early game, the space that was created was definitely by the Hilda, right? That's why they were able, that's why the Fredrin is able to go and steal the jungle creeps because of the Hilda. Good synergy coming there. But I think if Fredrin, if it goes to a super late game, it's going to be difficult right now. Kalea using the ultimate at the same time, but look at that, too much damage. Another kill for the Ranger, taking away the Kalea. But bot side, great. Oh, no, Claude, no. Oh, Rose Gold with the shield still survives. Was that Rose Gold or was... Ooh.
I think it was Rose Gold, but the Tartarus is just destroyed the third tower.
Yeah, they took away the third tower, and my bad, it wasn't the Rose Gold, it was the Matilda second skill. It looked like that, but they took away inhibitor. That means General now, the Lord is on the bot side, so the pressure is going to be low, but you can see Sicilian doing so much damage in the back line, but they take him away. Nice kill coming through as well, but right now Fredrin gets shut down. That's a lot of CC coming in from the Kalea. Finally, 2-for-1 trade in the favor of ABM, but still, Tartarus is able to get more towers.
The game has been very interesting here, and then the Matilda is a mobility, and there's gonna be the blazing duet backside to the Granger, and Granger's gonna be killed, and the Claude get out.
Oh my god, the Claude gets out, easy kill. This is why the Granger needs one more item. He needs the Wind of Nature to get the, to be able to survive the Claude. And I think this is why without the Fredrin, Tartarus are looking weak. But look at Hilda buying so much time, Vengeance as well, so much attention. But now here come the rest of Tartarus. Eden is back online. The Sicilian is doing damage. They use that Tsunami Slam as well, but now the problem is the Claude. The damage is done, double kill, they get the third, and now that's 4 kills in the side of ABM, 2 double kills, they get the Lord. And General, that's why I said I don't like the Fredrin. He can't do much now.
I think the problem was that the Hilda got caught in earlier. I think Hilda was being like kind of overstaying there because it was a 4v1. So at this point that Hilda has to go out a little bit and wait for the Fredrin come out, and they have to go together. But Hilda got cut out. But even though they still forced that 3v4 team fight here, and Hilda again to kill the Matilda, there was a huge damage, and the Hylians keep going to secure their mid tower.
Yeah, they secured their mid tower. The Lord is there. So I think they bought enough time, but the Lord is still coming slowly, and Tartarus are not able to defend. Good slow push from ABM. They're not rushing it, knowing that the longer they take to clear, the more stronger the minions that they get. And you can see they cleared the tower, but the Lord, nobody's touching it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, General. The Claude able to do the damage to the Fredrin. Fredrin can't do anything now.
It looks like this Hilda keep targeting like the Matilda or the Farsa, but he also has to notice that Claude is their key hero. So, that will be I don't know that is situation actually. I don't know.
Oh no, they get 2 kills right now on the bot side. They lose Eden as well. They lose the Sicilian, and they lose the Fredrin as well as the Hilda.
The flicker going, and then I don't think it was enough to kill. And legendary from Jay.
Looks like ABM get the wipeout. They're putting the recalls, and now it's 2-2 for this game as well. I think it was that Fredrin that didn't work out, General. I'm telling you, it's that Fredrin.
There was a funny moment that I don't know, like they keep going in even though they got caught. Like they keep going in and keep fighting. Looks like a Super Saiyan, but they couldn't make that. They were winning, And the game happened here. Good job for the ABM. Make another comeback.
Yeah, good job for ABM. Indeed, they made a turnaround after losing out the early game and then moving it towards the favor of, early game was Tartarus and then they flipped it around and then now ABM were able to get the victory. And who do you think is the MVP for that game, General?
I think definitely it was Soyu. I think he did it really well. He always survived from their engaged moment, and he the early game he was invest to the gold lane, and it works well for Cloud of farming and got the Demon Hunter sword before the 5 minutes.
Yeah, he did get the Demon Hunter sword 4 minutes 50 seconds as well. So that is good played from their side. And on that note, General, thank you so much for coming in. I know I kept you. We kept you a little longer than we should have, but thank you so much for coming in and casting the games. You know what, General? You should talk to NACT and they should make you a caster as well. It's good. It works out. I'm not gonna lie, but at least it's a different kind of content for you to work with as well. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, that was the one and only Gosu General who came through. And make sure if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. And he has a Twitch as well. If you didn't know, he's been streaming for Twitch for quite some time. And go follow his Twitch. He does he gives away hoodies and stuff. It delivers all over. He's got merch, so make sure you try and get those as well. But at the moment, thank you so much, General. And you know what? See who came by. Hoon came by. Hoon, what do you think of that game?
Goated, bro. Goated.
Did you like the MOBA Fred coming through?
Well, I mean, there's not much you could do, I guess, because there's 5 jungle bands, but especially against Matilda Claude, maybe you could try it, but then their team comp was way too, they got no engage, basically. Hilda, Hylos, Fredrin, they're just walking beef. So they had to finish the game early, but they couldn't. That's why they lost, I think.
Yeah, the snowball just didn't work out, right? And MVP definitely the Suyo for you as well?
Suyo or Radium, but yep, Suyo definitely deserves it. Jay was playing out of his mind that match.
I mean, he had to because there was no other way. He was split pushing around the map, so it worked out well indeed. So at the moment, though, well, I was just saying thank you so much for General. Thank you so much to General for coming and highlighting the Indian region. Of course, I mean, he wants to go and watch the games with you instead of casting as well. He feels he's feeling a little awkward in terms of because he has to be professional while casting, but also he wants to give his inputs in terms of what's going on, and he's been doing that absolutely well. I was telling.
How about I cast?
Yeah, you want to? While watch party, you won't be able to. I was going to say, thank you so much, General. Anything you want to say to all the viewers that are watching before Hoon steals you away?
All right. Thank you for staying here and thank you for watching the grand final and everyone. Namaste. Hopefully, I made you guys entertaining than you guys expected when I was here. I wasn't prepared. I never thought that I was staying here and I was gonna be here. I would say just Hoon scammed me. I'm gonna remember this for the future. So I'll try to use this revenge to the Hoon in the future and you guys look forward to it. By the way, even though it was a good experience to be here and staying, watching the Indian teams, that was a very interesting moment and thank you for watching. Thank you, Kronos. So
thank you, sir.
I want to be stay here, but the problem is my voice is gonna be gone too. Like, I'm sorry about that. I'm too old. So I'll just take some rest and try to lie on the bed and turn on the mobile and we'll see till the winner together. Guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, General.
But General and Hoon, I know you're not going to be casting, not going to be FaceTiming, but after every game that you watch, if you could come by, drop again your insights and what do you think about the game, that would be nice. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, they're not going to go away. They're going to come by after every game, tell them what they think. But for now, thank you so much, General, and thank you for coming by once again. G4.
Oh, by the way, guys, I said I scammed, but it was a good experience. So thank you, Hoon, too. Thank you, Kronos.
Thank you so much. W General, W indeed. W General in the chat, guys. And General, don't worry. Next time I'll try and contact you directly. We'll go on a short break, guys, and see you soon.